Good morning, good morning, good morning, all. I hope everyone is having a good day. Hope everyone is in the right frame of mind, travel mind, driving mind, mind to be blessed and highly favored. I hope that you command your day. And the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein, which is us. Amen. So this is our trucker to trucker, and we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to hold you. We're still in winter. And so this episode is going to be about cruise control is not your friend. Cruise control is not your friend. I know we like to set the cruise control, especially when we're on the highway and, we keeping it under the speed limit to keep DOT off our backs right here. But cruise control is not your friend in the wintertime with the ice, the sleet, the snow, the black ice, cars stopping and, jerking, pile ups and stuff. So you want to be mindful to when to use the cruise control and when to not. Okay, so let's get into it. This is what I got. Cruise control doesn't feel the road. It reacts after traction changes, not before. In winter, that delay can be enough to break grip and start a slide you didn't plan for. Okay, so experienced winter drivers keep control manual. So basically what this is saying is cruise control don't stop until the action actually happened, until the traction done started, and there's no way to kind of get out of it. If you get into a spin, or you get into a fishtail, or you get into a slide, and you're not sliding forward, because you're trying to control it, and you keep your hand over, and you're going over to the other lane, to the guardrail. Some people have flipped off bridges. Some people have flipped off cliffs, or went into fields and pastures and stuff because they could not get control of the truck quick enough. So it happens regularly in the wintertime. So you want to be extremely mindful of the cruise control, that you don't have it, that you can actually slow down yourself, and you can feel the difference in how the road is moving, and you can, how the road is feeling, as well as how what you stand ahead. Because remember, we are anticipating, we are looking ahead, we are being aware of our surroundings so we can react in a timely fashion. It said experienced winter drivers keep control manually, which means we don't put it on cruise control. And I know that I don't put it on cruise control when it's raining, when it's snowing, if it's hailing, if it's a fog, if it's if it's a dead end, like you can get on Arizona, the 20 on Arizona, or Arizona highway. That's a dead road that you just can actually run into somebody, because you on cruise control. Is nobody really be on the highway out there, and you can actually hit something that's running in front of you, a car that don't slow down. You can slide into a car that's on them bared off into the emergency lane. So it just be very mindful of your mental condition, as well as the atmosphere conditions when you want to use your cruise control, because it's a comfort, but then it also going to be a hazard to you. Why it matters: loss of traction at steady throttle happens fast. Exactly, loss of traction. You driving, boom boom, you driving. And next thing you know, you sliding, and then you losing track. You got to keep control. You got to keep control of that wheel, because it's going to turn. Remember, everything that's happening in the tractor is happening to the trailer. So the trailer going to turn like this too, especially if you heavy, and then you're going to feel that weight shift. And if you carrying meat or liquid, it's gonna shift, and it's gonna push you. When liquid is definitely gonna push you. So you trying to get in control, but it's pushing you. You can feel it on your back, and you turning. So you want to be extremely mindful that when of your traction, and how fast that you're going, and what gear that you're in, so you'll be able to slow down. Because don't be in a hurry to get killed. Don't be in a hurry to die. Don't be in a hurry to hurt somebody. Be safe. Be mindful. Be aware of the situations that you're coming up on. Anticipate so you can react. Okay. Today's focus: avoid cruise control on icy or questionable roads. So it's not just icy roads, it's questionable roads, it's roads that you're not sure what you're facing. And this can be in the summertime and spring too. you going into unknown territory. When you mapping or and you setting out, your trip plan. When you pre-tripping and you putting your trip plan in, you want to go on Google Maps and you want to look at the satellite to see what's coming up around these bends and stuff. Because I have been in the Dakotas, and I literally had to let me just pull over and see, because some of them bends are so small, and it's supposed to be a two-way lane. How? And it's supposed to be a two-way lane, and all the lanes is this close, and you would attract their mind. You got a cliff right here, or a mini mountain right here, a cliff on the other end, or some houses right here, or the pastures right here. How? And all I can do is pray and say, God, let me get me through this. Get me through this. So you want to really pre-trip your plan in unknown territories, especially in unknown weather conditions, as well as look on the Weather Channel. Keep the Weather Channel alert on your phones. And, you can also call ahead to your drop load, to your customer, and say, hey, what's the weather out there like, so I can prepare and make sure I can get your load safe, so you'll know what you need to do, how early you need to leave, to get that safely, decent, and in order, okay? Mini trucker focus, the mini trucker prayer. Keep my hands engaged and my mind alert. Help me stay in control, not on autopilot. Guide me through the changing conditions. Don't be on autopilot, and that's in life. Don't be going through life on autopilot. Don't go through autopilot because you know a route. Don't just take it for granted, because something could have happened. Things can change. Things changes very quickly, very unexpectedly. So just be mindful. Cruise control is not your friend in unknown territories and certain weather conditions. You want to be mindful. You want to anticipate. You want to pre-trip. You want to pre-plan your trip. You want to Google satellite to look at the satellite to see of any mountains, any deep curves. You want to look at the reviews. There's some reviews from different truckers, because I know I leave reviews. Hey, be careful of going around this curve right here. It's very tiny. It's a 2-lane street, but it's only meant for mini Kia, and it's not trucker friendly. So be mindful of your turn, because you can't bag back. There's no way to bag back. So be mindful when you turn, because sometimes you'll turn and you just be stuck. And you have to pray to God to give you the mechanism in your head how to get out of it. And I have been there and done that. And but that's for a different story. I got stories, and only God, still to this day, only God got me out of it, because He knew that I would just be a thundercat crying, looking dumb. But yeah, so just be mindful. Stay prayed up. Stay safe. Be aware, stay kind, don't be in a rush, have patience, and you're going to get your delivery safe, and you're going to make it back home to your family, and the other people's on the road is going to make it home back to their families, due to your due diligence, due to your patience, and due to your awareness. Okay, my trucker sisters and brothers, until next time, stay loving, stay rolling, stay aware, and may the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Till next time, keep rolling. Peace.